Details make perfection, and perfection is not a detail. Time stays long enough for anyone who will use it. Common sense is that which judges the things given to it by other senses. The days are long enough for those who use them. A clever man without wisdom is like a beautiful flower without fragrance. Practice should always be based upon a sound knowledge of theory. Wisdom is the daughter of experience. Fear arises sooner than anything else. The human foot is a masterpiece of engineering and a work of art. Vitality and beauty are gifts of nature for those who live according to its laws. Marriage is like putting your hand into a bag of snakes in the hope of pulling out an eel. If you are alone, you belong entirely to yourself. A successful marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. Don't marry the person you think you can live with, marry only the individual you think you can't live without. Ask advice from him who governs himself well. We know well that mistakes are more easily detected in the works of others than in one's own. Make your work to be in keeping with your purpose. One can have no smaller or greater mastery than mastery of oneself. It is useful to constantly observe, note, and consider. He who walks straight rarely falls. He who has access to the fountain does not go to the water pot. You must grow in patience when you meet with great wrongs, and they will then be powerless to vex your mind. Where there is shouting, there is no true knowledge. Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. All our knowledge has its origins in our perceptions. Learning is the only thing that never disappoints us. The greatest geniuses sometimes accomplish more when they work less. Men of lofty genius, when they are doing the least work, are most active. The wisest and noblest teacher is nature itself. I'm not content to capture the world, I want to change it. An artist's studio should be a small space, because small rooms discipline the mind and large ones distract it. The knowledge of all things is possible. A diamond is just a lump of coal stuck to its job. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. It's not enough that you believe what you see, you must also understand what you see. Nature is the source of all true knowledge. She has her own logic, her own laws, she has no effect without cause nor invention without necessity. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. He who never puts his trust in any man will never be deceived. Learning is the only thing the mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets. Fix your course on a star and you'll navigate any storm. Life is pretty simple. You do some stuff, most fail, some works. You do more of what works. Your brain is much better than you think, just use it. Beauty perishes in life, but is immortal in art. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, those who do not see. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. Experience is a truer guide than the words of others. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. Every obstacle yields to stern resolve. Learn diligence before speedy execution. That which can be lost cannot be deemed riches. I awoke, only to see that the rest of the world was still asleep. To be a winner, you must want to win but must know of the chance of losing and must not fear it. That which has no limitations, has no form. It's easier to resist at the beginning than at the end,